Hello everyone and welcome to another high elo game of Age of Empires. Today the letters line up as DauT playing as the Dravidians in blue gets ready to take on MbL playing as the Magyars in red. Now all the players heard their herdables explore their immediate surroundings and try to go up to Feudal as fast as possible. Let's take a look at the Civ matchup we'll be watching today. Now, the Dravidians are very much an infantry civilization to start with. All barracks technologies are half price, and all of their infantry units can be upgraded to ignore enemy armor, essentially turning each and every Dravidian infantry unit into a Lithuanian Latis. This is fantastic news because their unique unit is the Urumi Swordsman, a medium infantry unit that gets a massive attack boost every 20 or 24 seconds. And unlike the charge attack of the Custilier, the Roman, Comitatenses upgrade, the Urumi charge attack actually does trample damage. Now, to support its infantry on the field of battle, all Dravidian siege units cost a third less wood. Dravidian cavalry also benefit from the upgrade I just mentioned, whereby they ignore enemy armor. Although remember, the Dravidian cavalry line, believed to be the worst in the game. Their skirmishers and elephant archers do attack faster, and their elephants can be upgraded to regenerate health. Now, to support its military, Dravidian fishermen do carry extra seafood. I'm looking out on the map. Maybe at some point in the game, DauT will bust through this forest and do a little bit of fishing. Maybe he'll come across here and these box turtles will become extinct. But I don't anticipate seeing that this game. Almost flawless rhino pull right up until a traffic jam gets him horned a little bit again. And lastly, every time you go up in age as the Dravidians, we'll take a look at the top left of our screens. If I remember to point it out, you get 200 wood for free, which, believe me, in the early stages of the game comes in very handy. Now, across the shifting sands of the desert, we've got MbL playing as the Magyars in red, a fast-paced mounted civilization with a few features that make them incredibly hard to deal with in the late game. To start with, their scouts, their light cav, and their hussars are all 15% cheaper throughout the game. They get all melee attack upgrades for free, which not only saves them about 1,000 resources, but also all the time required to research. You guys know how much I harp on the fact that if you are playing a melee style attack, not range, not archers, not siege, etc., when you hit Imperial, man, oh man, get that blast furnace upgrade, because it does take 100 seconds to research. Except if you're the Magyars, then you get it for free. We'll keep an eye out on the top right of our screen when MbL hits Feudal and see Forging automatically get checked off of there. Now, their cav archers are, do train faster and can be upgraded to get extra range and attack. Their unique unit is the Magyar Hussar. This is a light cavalry unit, very similar to, but a little bit stronger than the regular Hussar, although its bonus attack is not against monks, but rather against siege units, which might be interesting if our Dravidian decides to go cheaper siege. And also, even though it does cost a little bit of gold initially, you can upgrade them in Castle Age so that they don't cost any gold at all. Now, to help the Magyars support their horsey-based army, these guys, villagers, do kill wild animals, in our case, lions. Oh no, poor lions, with one fell swoop of their cutlass, which means they can be very aggressive out earlier on the map, placing spotting houses, spotting outposts, sneaky little buildings around. They do not need to worry about getting attacked. Those are the two civilizations we are going to watch. 500 food for MbL tells me that once Loom completes, we are going to see him go up to Feudal, but our Dravidian already clicked up. We'll take a look at the wood pile once he gets to Feudal. Secondary lumber camp already established. Primary gold nice and secure in the back. Primary stone very far off campus. And then secondary gold, man, oh man, tertiary gold. Holy moly, what an absolute nightmare of a map here for our Dravidian. The only saving grace, the gold in the back. That being said, I said Dravidian, right? I didn't say Magyar. Speaking of our Magyar, primary gold, very exposed. Primary stone, nice and secure in the back. But does he care? He's already moving out with two militias, which should have seen with the barracks sighting DauT's scout. And where are his secondary resources? Oh man, also incredibly far. Both players, it looks like, have nice forests in the back portion of their bases, 9 seconds away. Keep an eye on the top left of your screen. 9 wood becomes 206 because for some, yeah, he built a few palisades or a palisade and 3 wood disappeared. Always love to see that stuff happen in real time. Speaking of real time, take a look now at the top right of your screen where the forging square will light up. There he goes. What an absolutely fantastic pair of civilizations in the hands of 2 incredibly fun players. Will DauT be aggressive? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to go with yes. Although with his primary stone very far and completely, I mean, do you really want to face the Magyars in an open field like this? No high ground for your units, nowhere to maneuver, just a big old empty piece of land for their cavalry units to just run circles around you. This might be problematic for DauT. Has he seen the secondary stone? Yes, he has. Okay, so that's at least the good news. As we saw, discovered where his opponent is, and now MbL discovers where his opponent is, sees that there is one goat. Might have seen the others as well. My favorite lemon bushes with the pretty blue butterflies. I always have to point that out. Sorry if it is repetitive, but what can I do? The man likes his butterflies. So both players kind of just like keeping tabs on each other, I think. This scout, if I had to guess, is looking for reinforcements, looking for exactly this. And what's he going to do? What's DauT going to do? Oh, look at that. Look at that. He doesn't want to attack the villager. I wonder why. Does he want to know what that villager's for? Does he want to see what kind of nonsense MbL is going to get up to? Why is no one attacking anyone? What is going on here? Is there a treaty that I'm not aware of? Nope. There is not. Okay. So let the villager move forward. I don't know if that's a tactical mistake by DauT, keeping tabs on that villager, or whether he should have just attacked that villager and tried to push away any kind of forward assault, because this villager still has a hammer in her hand, which tells me she is very much interested in building a something. We'll see what that something is. Fletching for our Dravidian. Why the heck not? He's got 3 archers, soon to be 3 skirmishers. 7 army count to 8 villager count, identical. The goats now being slaughtered finally. And this one skirmisher is caught off guard. Blue closes the distance so that his archer units don't miss. And one more. Is he going to get it? No, he's not going to get away. Oh my god, the spearman got him in the end. Ooh, that's not the villager that he sent forward, though. Where is she? Was that a deke by MbL? Was that just mind games from him? Sending one villager knowing? Remember, he saw with his barracks that there was a scout here. Did he send that villager knowing? And there's that one strike policy. I wonder if that's what MbL did. He tried to... a little bit of asymmetry of information, a little bit of spycraft here out of our Magyar, who is being pushed back by double the army count. Villager moving to the back, presenting a target here. But some reinforcements come in, or a reinforcing unit. And let's see what DauT does now that this lumber area is lamed. Although I guess just the front portion of it, he can still jack the back trees. And both players disengage. Okay, so he's moving away. MbL attacking the house? I mean, there's juicy villagers here. Did you really build this tower just to attack a house? Probably not. Now he's going to see another villager? No! The presence of the skirmisher scared him away. He pivots north and misses this other villager, who was the OG villager. And here we go, a second tower. He says absolutely no lumber here for you. Has he discovered the forest to the back? Yeah, he has. Now, the unfortunate thing for our Dravidian is that he has 2 forests in the backwards position, whereas our Magyar, 1, 2, 3. Now, the fortunate thing for our Dravidian is in 200, oh my god, 2 minutes, not 200 anything. He's going to get 200 wood for free. That's why my mind saw 2:00 and immediately said, oh yeah, no, that's 200 instead of just 2 minutes, as my mind also thought 200 wood bonus. That is super fun to watch. And now, where are you going? Where are you going? Is he trying to find the villager? He sees the flag on the tower, right? He knows the villagers in there. What is our Magyar building? A market, a blacksmith already up. We see the archery range. Of course, he's got skirmishers on the field. And DauT choosing not to wall off, but to create a bit of a pizza slice. A triangle shape here. Our Magyar, nothing at all. Cock of the walk MbL says, push into me, I dare you. I will defend this. Now both towers attacking the house, of course, because the villagers should have pivoted here. And let's see how much DauT has actually explored of the map. So he hasn't seen that there's 2 more forests and a relic here. That would be absolutely crucial for him to know. And 190 wood becomes 290 wood. And in 2 minutes and 17 seconds, we'll see iron casting as well for our Magyar. Okay. Another archery range for DauT. And like I said, like I mentioned, man, oh man, is that stone pile exposed. So we'll, I mean, it's always fun to see a DauT castle. It's always fun to see DauT aggression. And he is the one aggressing right now. 3 archers move down the eastern flank of MbL's base, but MbL catches wind of it already. And there are 8 skirmisher greeting. There's an 8 skirmisher greeting committee for these archers who are not going to be able to penetrate anything unless they go through these skirmishers. While at the same time, skirmishers on the western side of the map, of the settlement rather, now move in. They are elite. They've got 5 pierce armor, so this tower is not going to scare them one bit. Skirmishers are chasing these archers away. Movement speed 0.96. Movement speed 0.96. Oh, the archers do the worst thing they can possibly do. Double back and go to the left side. Oh, why didn't he just continue north? And all 3 lie dead, forgotten to the sands of time. Tower does go up. And now these skirmishers are a little stuck. Can't go down, can't go left, can't go up. Oh, I guess they decided they can. Laming his opponent's wood lines now as well, but only 1. So both players right now on just 1 wood line each. And take a look at the top right, iron casting immediately. Not that our Magyar is going any melee. He still has just the 1 scout from the beginning of the game with 2 kills. But DauT is throwing away a good number of skirmishers here. Okay, they find themselves a nice juicy little area. Okay, he's going to try to move them out. You know, if you leave them there, some kind of cavalry unit is going to attack it. A siege workshop for our Dravidian, making use of that cheaper siege. A 1/3 less wood. I wonder what the... There must be a build order. You know how whenever I cast a Huang game, I mention how he optimizes all of the Celt, if not all the Celt, but the majority of the Celt features. Oh, ouch. Ouch. The Dravidians are very interestingly also with the 200 wood and the 1/3 less wood for the mangonel. It does lead to some potential possible rushes. I wonder if there are channels out there that have gone through build orders for the Dravidians. I will check it out. DauT here putting on aggression, but aggression with skirmishers. And even though they do fire faster, take a look at that, 2.4 instead of the usual 3. I don't know that he's going to really accomplish much here with skirmishers. This, this tower cleans up the aggression to the south. Especially not with mangonels out. And I say mangonels plural because he is building another one. Both players building another one. Both players with 1 mango out on the field already. Let's see it. Let's see the art of the mangonel dodge. Another siege workshop. Has DauT discovered any additional wood lines in the back position? I mean, he's seen this, but there's towers here. Oh, he loses his only mango until the second one can come here. He is losing a lot of units. Although I say that it's actually DauT with 8 villager kills. Our Magyar unable to get a single villager, but he is ahead in the total kill count, meaning DauT has lost a lot more military. And our Dravidian is just doing an amazing job poking away at all of these resources. Like I said, if you thought this stone was exposed in the middle of nowhere, look at this gold. Not that the Dravidians really have anything lightning fast that can take advantage of this. Second town center going up for MbL as well. Is there a villager here? I'm assuming this is to repair the Or this is to attack the tower once he gets rid of this mangonel, but he might need a villager to help repair. Where is the villager that was here? Nowhere to be found. Did the villager die? In any event, 3 mangonels for blue, 2 mangonels for red, who has no wood, no gold. Cannot afford diddly squat right now. He is building more and more villagers, but he is being pressed into. Ooh, if DauT just gets rid of this 1 siege workshop, the threat from MbL is basically done. I wonder if MbL, I mean, scouts even would get rid of this entire army, no? You're the Magyars, your scouts, your light cav, they're all 15% cheaper. Boom. 1 for 1. You love to see it. Siege workshop is down. Towers continuing to poke away at this house. Skirmishers for our Dravidian have found another wood line, and they are going to be incredibly annoying. Will they get a villager kill? I highly doubt it. Unless that villager has 2 HP. I don't think these skirmishers are going to get any villager kills. Ooh, look at that. 2 HP. And oh my god, the battle of the shitty HP. Ultimately, MbL's shitty HP beats DauT's shitty HP. And what is blue attacking here? A few spotting houses. This is the entirety of our Magyar's base. Now, don't get me wrong. He's got 2 town centers. He's ahead 1 villager. But look at his army count. He's rebuilt the siege workshop to the back position. He is holding for now. DauT focusing his attention on a mining camp that may or may not be a high value target. I don't think this is a high value target at all. And 0 gold right now for our Magyar. No villagers on gold at all. Not surprising. Oh, bye-bye skirmishers. Oh, goodbye. Primary, secondary, tertiary gold, all lamed here. Although lamed no longer, the tertiary. 0 villagers on gold is not something we see every day. Nor do we see 4, 6, Mangonel 7th rolling in very slowly against just 2. But blue has to be careful. You have to be so careful. They're clumped. Oh my god. You have to be so careful. Why are you attacking a house? Why are you attacking a mining camp? Did blue lose too much momentum? Okay, he gets a villager. He gets a villager, but there's a bunch of mangonels just not really doing much. Oh, he needs a villager here of his own to help repair these. You know, oh my god. MbL has basically evened up the mangonel count. Oh, okay. I say that. And this is the last remaining mangonel. 7 to 2 or 3 has become 3 to 1. But look at that. 3 more in the production tab. Our Dravidian is going full on non-stop mango aggression. And I mean, he needs to. He's losing them way too frequently. Oh my god, so far MbL's mangonel control is superior to that of DauT. The question is, oh my god, loses another one. 4 kills, but the skirmishers move in. But there's a mango to the right now. Look at this one, ballsy skirmisher in the middle of nowhere. Oh god. At the same time, skirmishers being annoying here, but again, they are probably not going to get more than the 1 kill they have right now. Unless MbL doesn't notice at all. Annoying skirmisher in the middle of the farmlands dies. 2 more die over here. And blue's attack? I mean, he's building 3 mangonels, but it's kind of stalling out. Still just the 1 kill on these skirmishers. But the question is the point of these skirmishers to kill units? Or is the point to just get those units off of their respective resource gathering duties? They do get a 2nd kill, it looks like. 2 more mangonels. DauT, you get a discount for wood. A 3rd one. 3 for 1. Oh, 3 for 1. There was once a Toronto had a very famous pizza chain called 2 for 1. And you can assume what that means. 2 pizzas for the price of 1. It used to be decent. Now it's like eating, you know, hot garbage. but at some point, somebody clever came up with 3 for 1. He said, you know what? Keep your 2 for 1. I'm going to offer 3 pizzas for the price of 1. It was very short-lived. Okay, he is getting a few villager kills, but another Mangonel dies. That is what's happening here. 3 for 1. Oh, 3 for 1. Or was it? I forget what the phone number was, but it was either 2 for 1, oh 2 for 1, or 3 for 1, oh 2, 3 for 1, oh 3 for 1. In any event, I don't know why I started talking about 3 for 1 pizza. It was absolutely disgusting. It literally was like eating cardboard. And let's see, this Mangonel is going to take on 2. Okay, never mind. A friend comes along. Okay, another kill for MbL. Oh, see, with 2 Mangonels, he can attack ground up and down, north and south. Man, oh man, how many Mangonels has our Dravidian lost? Fresh one pops out, though. Finally, finally. MbL loses a Mangonel, but to the north, skirmishers are being pushed away by attack grounds and a full town center. Oh, whammy. Holy, look at the kill count for red. These towers accomplishing nothing, but the Mangonels, 74 kills to 38. Our Dravidian has killed 17 villagers. Our Magyar hasn't killed a single villager. What are you? Why is there a random skirmisher in the middle of nowhere? Stable. How many is this going to be for him? Oh, just a 1. Oh man, MbL housed at 85. Both players on identical supply. More army for DauT, more civilian for MbL. How is he affording these? Okay, so he shifted here with a second town center, not focusing on the gold, focusing instead on wood. I was wondering, how is he affording? Oh, he's got 621 stone. There's 17 villagers. It's not a matter of if, but where is he going to place this castle? DauT's at 71. He bought 100 stone. He was so impatient. He was so antsy in the pantsy that he couldn't even wait to collect a bit more stone. Okay, was placing it down, saw the Mangonel, places it down again at probably the exact same location. He does not care. 17 villagers become 16, and here come the scouts. They're not light cav yet. Where were you half an hour ago? But this castle is definitely going up, right? Scout does get that Mangonel. But 3 chase. Attack rounds, not good at all. Scout enters the minimum range, and now fresh hell here for MbL, who was under assault for the last 20 minutes. 20 minutes of Mangonel assault is now 20 minutes later, a castle assault. And DauT, the primary gold, all 7 patches. How much gold is left here? 4,822 gold is being pinched by our Dravidian, who now has 27 gold miners to 8. And Urumi Swordsman, man oh man, I say this every time I see these guys. Go onto YouTube after this video, look up Urumi Swordsman, and see how freaking awesome. This is a metal sword that bends. It's almost like a whip meets a flail meets a sword. I don't know how to describe it. It is incredibly cool. And like I said, area of effect range 0.8 tiles. Usually you see 0.5. This one is 0.8, but he is dying. Sending them out individually may not be the best course of action, especially if they just kind of hang out in the light cav. You are not going to beat the Magyar. It's spamming. Oh my god, look at this. Forget the gold. 15 survivors now build. 13 survivors now build another castle. Oh, but he's abandoning it. He's abandoning it at a quarter completion. 0 Mangonels, 2 Urumi Swordsmen, 4 Skirmishers are what our Dravidian has. 2 Mangonels, 3 Light Cav, and 2 Scorpions coming out as well. Why not? His gold count is not great at all. 17 villagers have become 7. Castle at 28%. This is a shit ton of Mangonels, though. I don't know that this castle is going up. He accidentally injures his own Light Cav in the process. Skirmisher, you are the laziest soldier we've ever seen. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at the villager. Oh, 1 love tap and the Mangonel dies. Rumi's here though. And look at that. Both players have reset their mangonel count to 0. Our Magyar building another one. And our Dravidian saying, nuh-uh. I tried. Now I am going to build a castle at 54%. I am struggling to see how this castle is going to go up right now. 2, 3 villagers. One of them half dead. Urumi swordsmen are taking on light cav, way too outnumbered. But their charge attack is just absolutely bonkers. If I didn't mention what it was, plus 12 for the base model, plus 15 for the elite, and it doesn't show it here. It says 8 plus 0 instead of 8 plus 12. Oh my god. DauT. 17 villagers didn't do. 21 might just do the trick. Has a 16 against a dealer 10. Pulls a 5 and sends a blackjack number of villagers forward to a bunch more. I mean, Dravidian is really making himself at home here with this second castle, with a town center full of farmers and gold miners. Why didn't he bring these guys forward? I guess he doesn't need lumber anymore. He is no longer building any military at all. No stone mining as well for him. He must have gotten the secondary stone pile. Yeah. This one completely untouched. And now the second castle does go up. What does it have in its circle of death? A stable and a siege workshop, a barracks to the north, a mill, and a few houses. I mean, the tower as well. Oh, your stone is mine, he says, and sends forward a whole bunch. 10 stone miners. And the Urumi swordsmen are attacking the tower without murder holes, of course. This is not a Teutonic automatic murder hole tower. But the question is, and I said this about 15 minutes ago, did our Dravidians attack just stall out? Our Magyar is in late castle. He's got a whole bunch of food. I would love to see some armor upgrades on these light cavalry units. Right now, they've only got their +2 attack. This guy's whipping the hell out of a barracks. Take that. Whack. And now turns around, gathers in the middle here, but there's no army to face. Red is out, and he is looking to cause chaos, looking to wreak havoc and let loose the dogs of war. In this case, the horses of war. A very interesting location for a town center right underneath the outpost to make it, you know, about as obvious as possible. And oh no, discovers a completely unguarded farming colony. These are just peaceniks. A third castle. Cav archers being thrown in the mix. +2/+2 for them. 17 villagers move forward. Not a lucky number so far for our Dravidian. Hits a 10, hits a 10-7. Dealer pulls a 10, reveals a queen. Or maybe not. Maybe he reveals a 6 and then pulls another 10 and busts. For now, though, it does look like our Dravidian is not going to get this castle up. Wow, oh wow, is he losing a lot of villagers. And our Magyar, who had 0 villager kills before, now has 36. And this castle is not going up at all. The last remaining light cav that was raiding here previously bites the dust. Army count 25-9. Villager count 126-84. He is 50% ahead in villager count. Wow. That being said, all those villagers are great. What he doesn't have is his primary gold, his secondary stone, which our Dravidian is just gobbling up. And he's got 2 big juicy castles in the middle of his opponent's base. Urumi gets a light cav but dies. I wonder if DauT has seen these cav archers. Our Magyar blocked at 150. Our Dravidian struggling to just break 100 at the moment. And man, oh man, he's bringing in even more villagers. He's got 1100 stone. But they are now the hunted as these Magyar cav archers move in. Light cav move to intercept as well. So these villagers are not going to get anything done. House being attacked to the south. Let's pivot and see what's going on around the map. Oh, DauT using this opportunity. Are these guys just fodder? Are these guys bait? So that he can send a bunch of villagers forward? But these villagers are so damaged, and MbL, using everything available at his disposal, is sending forward villagers of his own. While the cav archers, oh, this is not walled off at all. This is going to be a lot of dead villagers for our Dravidian if if MbL wills it so. More villagers, but there's a MbL as well. Urumi's doing a fantastic job taking on these light cav, by the way. Like I said, the light cav need armor. Okay, now they finally do have +2/+2. So they are a little bit tankier, but I still think the Urumis are going to shred through them. The only problem for the Urumi, 55 HP. Still no villager kills. DauT pivoting to the south to make sure the town center has hit protection, or rather provides protection. MbL go bye-bye. MbL go bye-bye. Oh. MbL no go bye-bye. MbL 2 HP. Oh, beautiful save by DauT. However, Castle is at 99.2% completion. One more whack of a hammer. Decides to place a very defensive castle. Needs the gold. Or rather, needs access and control of the gold. Oh, look at the villagers. He's sending villagers, but why only 2? Why only 2? Where are your villagers? He doesn't have any left. Take all of these and send them forward. Holy moly, that is so sour. 99.2%. Cav archers sniff out that there is a castle going up from 7 kills to 8, by 8 to 15. Only 5 of those are economic? That seems weird. No? Seems a little weird. I thought it would be the opposite. He is also raiding here where he's depopulated an entire town center, and the villager count for our Dravidian is just plummeting. And this is DauT's worst nightmare. This is exactly what he tried to stop with all of that early game or mid game aggression. Good attack rounds there. Get a whole bunch of damage done to these light cav. Unfortunately, they can withstand the mangonel shot, and now they are here. Probably would have been better trying to go further south to engage the right castle as well, just like this Urumi is doing. But man, oh man, what a nightmare for the Dravidian, who loses his light cav over here. Cav archers probably still existing up here, still alive. And now with the ram, this castle, I don't care if you're at 99%. How do you save this? Where do you engage from? You can't engage from the south. You can't engage from the north. Oh my god, he's placing a castle here. Red, I mean, we'll see it immediately once he starts construction. No, decides to place it somewhere else. Oh no, even more villagers down. He's down to 67 villagers. He's literally less than half of the villager count of his opponent and an 1/8 of the army count. I think it is safe to say that our Magyar has held. And I think it's safe to say that DauT, oh my god, again, just sending 2 or 3 villagers, and she kind of just stops to hang out. It is safe to say that DauT is in some serious trouble. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that DauT is in some serious trouble. Towers continuing their unending assault on the housing projects of the Dravidians. Cav archers to the back with a good amount of kills. 5 villagers, and I think we saw 15. And our Magyar, man, oh man, this is what happens when you give a Magyar an inch. They take a mile. 10 stables, 4 archery ranges, 28 light cav going up to 29. 29 light cav. What the hell can our Dravidian do? No one is in Imperial. There is no reason to be. And so Hussars are not a threat. 14 cav archers. Every unit upgraded to the 9s. I mean, in Castle Age. And man, oh man, what a fun game out of both players. Holy shit, DauT. Ultimately, I think the domino, the first domino, what was it? What movie was it? V for Vendetta, where at the end he, you know, flicks the domino and then it creates a little pattern. I think of that V, but it all starts with one domino. And I think the domino for DauT was just losing an inordinate amount of mangonels. MbL just out-mangoing his opponent. Villager building an outpost. Outpost already complete. So both players have... This is DauT's vision of the map, which is pretty fantastic. And this is MbL's vision, which is pretty fantastic. And this looks like box cover art, especially with these units here. Wow. So from that first loss of way too many mangoes to the sour loss of a third castle, but look at how much this castle would have accomplished. 1 archery range, 2 stables, Sorry. Oh my God. I have eyes in my head. I promise. 1, 2, 3 stables, 1, 2, 3 archery ranges. So stables with 10, he can afford to lose 3, but archery ranges, he's only got 4. Where's the other one? Right up north. Wow, if this castle had gone up. First of all, who even knows if this castle would have made a difference? He's got enough stone for another 1. If he bought another 100, he'd have stone for another 2. He's already mined this out, mined the southern stone as well. But the one closest to his home, he has not even touched. It is pristine. No, not pristine. It's a little bit mined. But like I said, holy moly, what an crazy amount of aggression out of our Dravidian. 59 Urumis, 95 Lyca. I'm surprised this is not 59 Mangonels. Peak APM in the middle. Peak APM right at the end. Literally right at the end. Economy, our Magyar. I'm surprised it's only 13,000 resources difference. Honestly, I am in shock. I thought this would be in the mid to high 60s, and this would be where it is. But look at that, a whole bunch more gold, a whole bunch more stone, but trash resources, the ones needed to build these 15% cheaper light cav units, ahead by a mile. Look at that, 22,000 to 13. 9,000 food difference is a lot of Magyar light cav. 261 kills. Man, did he raise that number from 0 to 98. 156 kills for our Dravidian. 43 of them were villagers. Most of that in the earlier stages of the game when we saw that he had a huge villager kill lead. And since then, DauT was just not able to capitalize. I mean, look at this. He has pushed in, but MbL just pivots right and then pivots northwest and pivots west. And look at this. I mean, defender's advantage is gone. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 stables here, literally 15 tiles away for a unit that moves 1.5 tiles a second. So you do the math. That is not a big distance for our Magyar units to travel, and using these lightning speed units, using the fantastic hold against a huge amount of pressure, MbL, our Magyar, is victorious, but GG to both players. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips and make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so that you're notified of my latest uploads.